Performing Gaming 420.
Nothing can compare to who could have been.
Our galaxy's downtown district.
Light 100,000 years to cross our galaxy. Amazing, if you think about it, that we understand as much as we do about this system.
Downtown, in the very heart of the galaxy, stars jostle for space, pulled by mysterious forces. To how the 200 billion stars of the galaxy were first created. And it's just around the corner. We're picking up and leaving home. We're taking our planet on a journey. The destination, a place where stars are born. It may look close by, but even traveling at the speed of light, 186,000 miles a second, the trip takes 1,500 years. We arrive at a vast glowing cloud of gas and dust, the Great Orion Nebula. Beautiful new colors fill our evening sky. But this cloud isn't just a work of art. It holds the key to how our sun and every star in the galaxy came to be. The Milky Way is filled with billions of stars in every direction. From seemingly starless patches to astronomer James Bullock, in these areas, there's more than meets the eye.
Perhaps the most beautiful part of this image is that we have this contrast of dark and light regions running through the plane of the disk. What that really is, it's dust. There are clouds of dust that are casting a shadow from the back of the stars. So the stars are trying to shine their light through. There are dust clouds there that are blocking the light, much like a cloud on Earth would block the sun.
These vast clouds of cosmic gas and dust stretch thousands of light years across the Milky Way. Hubble finds them in most spiral galaxies. dark, ghostly bands woven through the spiral arms and spreading across the entire disk. Sometimes it glows. These bright glowing clouds are called nebulas. Each one is unique and breathtakingly beautiful. The Eagle Nebula, with towering pillars up to 4 light years in size. And the Carina Nebula, with its distinctive green glow. These vibrant colors reveal what gases nebulas are made of.
So for example, if there's oxygen gas, you get a green glow. If there's hydrogen gas, you get a red glow. So analyzing the light from a nebula turns out to be very instructive. It tells us what's there, it tells us what the physical conditions are. We can tell how dense it is, how hot it is, and what it's made of. We can find out a lot about the neighborhood by looking at these clues that come directly from the glowing gas.
The gases glow at thousands of degrees, heated from a mysterious source hidden deep within the nebulas. To figure out what the source is, we need to peer deep inside.
But of course, the gas and dust is in the way. So it's not so easy. It's a very mysterious part of the galaxy. It's a place that we have to use these special tricks to look into.
And Kimberly Weaver is an astrophysicist who's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
I've got a really neat way to show you this. This is a bag that you can't see through with your eyes, so a normal telescope that looks at optical light could not see through this. In infrared light, a telescope can see through it. The infrared camera, if I put my hand inside, can see seeing the heat from my hand inside the bag. And this is just like a star that's hidden inside a cloud of gas and dust that infrared astronomers can detect by using an infrared telescope. This is a picture of the Orion Nebula in visible light. We can see all of the gas here located in front of what we know are stars in the background. And we want to be able to look inside this nebula and see the stars. In infrared light, in this image, we can now pick out the stars inside the nebula, and we can see dusty cocoons around the stars.
But scientists still need a way to strip away the remaining dust.
How do we get rid of all this haze and fog? The way to do that is with an X-ray picture. Now when we transition into the X-ray image, you can see just the stars themselves. The X-rays coming from the surfaces of the stars. And now we can study them in great detail.
By analyzing the light from these stars, astronomers make an astounding discovery. Hidden within the Orion Nebula are some of the youngest stars ever found. Stars just a few 100,000 years old, a mere heartbeat in the life of the galaxy. And it's not just the Orion Nebula. Nebulas house baby stars in every spiral arm of the galaxy.
These regions are the nurseries for new stars. There are young stars in these regions that are heating up gas clouds that surround them and making those gas clouds glow pink.
Stars are made out of gas, basically, and our galaxy has gas. In fact, our galaxy, you can think of it as having an atmosphere of gas and dust that surrounds all of the stars that we see in the disk. And it's from this gas that new stars are born.
By observing nebulas at different stages in their evolution, the story of a star's birth begins to emerge. It all starts inside a cold, dark cloud of dust and hydrogen gas, where a quiet tug of war begins. The cloud wants to dissipate, like smoke in the air, but gravity wants to pull it together.
They're in a kind of balance between gravity pulling in and gas pressure pushing back out. Gravity wins, and the material crunches down into a disk that is the beginning of becoming a star.
As gravity pulls more and more gas towards the center,
Nothing can compare to who could have